Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me here on February 6th, 2026, as we dive into what is shaping up to be a significant weather story across the United Kingdom this weekend and into the early part of next week. The Met Office has extended its yellow weather warnings for snow and ice across substantial portions of the country, and we're looking at the return of Arctic air that's going to send temperatures plummeting well below seasonal averages. We're talking about conditions that are going to feel bitterly cold, especially when you factor in the wind chill that's going to make it feel several degrees colder than what the thermometer actually reads. Let's start with the big picture situation. A deep area of low pressure, positioned to the northwest of Scotland, has been ushering in this sustained northerly airflow, bringing Arctic maritime air directly down across the entire United Kingdom. The Met Office currently has yellow warnings in effect for snow and ice covering Northern Ireland, much of Scotland, particularly the northern and eastern areas, and extending down into northern England, with parts of the Midlands also included. These warnings, which were initially set to expire Friday evening, have now been extended through Sunday morning in many locations, with some areas seeing the warnings pushed even further into early next week. This is not a brief cold snap that's going to move through quickly. This is a sustained period of winter weather that's going to persist for several days. Looking at current conditions as of this morning, temperatures across Scotland are sitting in the range of -2 to +1 Celsius, with some sheltered glens in the Highlands reporting values as low as -5 Celsius overnight. Northern Ireland is experiencing temperatures between 0 and 3 Celsius, while Northern England is seeing a similar range, with some upland areas already below freezing. Wind speeds are currently averaging 15 to 25 miles per hour out of the north and northwest, with gusts reaching 35 to 40 miles per hour in exposed coastal areas. When you combine those wind speeds with these temperatures, the feels-like temperature is sitting somewhere between -8 and -12 Celsius across northern Scotland, and -5 to -8 across Northern Ireland and Northern England. Those are values that can cause frostbite on exposed skin within 30 minutes. The snow showers we're seeing are being driven by that cold northerly airflow passing over the relatively warmer waters of the North Atlantic and the Irish Sea, generating convective snow showers moving onshore in waves. Across northern Scotland, we've already seen accumulations of 3 to 7 centimetres at lower elevations since midnight, with higher ground above 300 metres seeing 10 to 15 centimetres in some locations. The Cairngorms and higher peaks of the Grampians have reported accumulations exceeding 20 centimetres. Northern Ireland has seen 1 to 3 centimetres in most areas, but northwestern counties, including Londonderry and Antrim, are reporting 3 to 5 centimetres. Northern England, particularly Cumbria and Northumberland, is seeing 2 to 4 centimetres so far. Now let me walk you through the timeline, because understanding when the most significant impacts are going to occur in your specific area is absolutely critical. For the remainder of Thursday, today, February 6th, snow showers continue across northern Scotland, with the heaviest activity across Aberdeenshire, Moray and the Highland region. We're expecting an additional 3 to 6 centimetres by this evening, with higher ground potentially seeing another 5 to 10 centimetres. Northern Ireland will see scattered snow showers throughout the afternoon, becoming more frequent after sunset. Northern England, especially coastal areas in Northumberland, Durham and North Yorkshire, should expect increasing snow shower activity this evening, with 2 to 4 centimetres accumulating on roadways. Friday is when things really intensify. That northerly flow strengthens, with wind gusts reaching 40 to 50 miles per hour across northern Scotland and along western coasts of Northern Ireland and Wales. Those winds are going to drive snow showers further inland, and areas that have seen relatively light activity will start experiencing more persistent snowfall. The Midlands, including Birmingham, Nottingham and Leicester, will see their first snow showers Friday afternoon and evening, accumulations of 1 to 3 centimetres initially, but roads will become hazardous quickly because ground temperatures are already at or below freezing. Scotland continues to see the most significant snowfall on Friday, with another 5 to 10 centimetres at lower elevations and 10 to 20 centimetres above 300 metres. Northern Ireland can expect 3 to 6 centimetres through Friday. Saturday is the day that's going to present the most widespread travel disruption. Snow showers push further south and east, with southern Scotland, the Scottish borders, and areas extending down into Cumbria, Lancashire, and across to County Durham and North Yorkshire, all seeing persistent activity throughout the day. We're forecasting accumulations of 5 to 10 centimetres across those regions, with locally higher amounts where multiple snow showers move over the same location repeatedly. The Midlands will continue seeing periodic snow showers, with an additional 2 to 4 centimetres possible. Even parts of southern England, particularly higher elevations of the Cotswolds, the Chilterns, and parts of Kent and Sussex, could see brief snow showers Saturday afternoon, though significant accumulation is less likely, perhaps a dusting to 1 centimetre at most. Sunday morning brings a gradual shift. The northerly flow begins to weaken and snow shower frequency decreases across most areas, though northern Scotland and Northern Ireland still see scattered activity. Temperatures Sunday morning will be at their coldest point. We're forecasting widespread frost with temperatures dropping to -3 to -7 Celsius across Scotland, -2 to -5 across Northern Ireland and Northern England, and -1 to -3 even across the Midlands. The ice situation is going to be just as hazardous as the snow in many locations. We've got multiple mechanisms producing ice. Snow showers melting on roadways, then refreezing as temperatures drop. Light snow showers melting almost immediately, creating wet surfaces that freeze overnight, and any surfaces that get wet during the day freezing solid as temperatures plummet. The Met Office has specifically highlighted that untreated surfaces, including pavements, cycle paths, and less frequently used roads, are going to be particularly treacherous. We're talking about black ice conditions, where ice is essentially invisible against dark pavement. Transportation impacts are already manifesting and will worsen considerably through the weekend. We've seen multiple road traffic incidents across northern Scotland, particularly on the A9 between Perth and Inverness. The A96 between Inverness and Aberdeen is reporting difficult driving conditions with reduced visibility. In Northern Ireland, the M1 motorway has seen significant slowdowns due to ice. Transport Scotland is advising against all but essential travel across the Highlands and Islands on Friday and Saturday. The A93 across the Cairngorms between Braemar and Glenshee is likely to be closed at various points due to snow drifting. Rail services will also see impacts, particularly those crossing higher elevations in Scotland. Network Rail has issued warnings for the West Highland Line and Highland Main Line. Services across the Pennines and through the Lake District should expect potential delays. Aviation is seeing impacts as well. Edinburgh Airport and Glasgow Airport have implemented winter operations procedures with additional time for de-icing. Aberdeen Airport has seen several flights delayed and cancelled, a small number of domestic services. Belfast airports are also operating under winter procedures. Now let's talk about safety and what specific actions you need to be taking. If you are in the warning areas, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England, and parts of the Midlands, treat this as a serious winter weather event. The combination of snow, ice, and bitterly cold temperatures with significant wind chill creates multiple hazards. If you absolutely must travel by road, ensure your vehicle is winter ready. Check antifreeze levels. Ensure washer fluid is winter rated and topped up. Verify tyre tread depth is at least 3 millimeters. Have an emergency kit, including warm blankets, fully charged mobile phone with car charger, torch with spare batteries, food and water, first aid kit, snow shovel and ice scraper, and high visibility clothing. For pedestrians, wear appropriate footwear with good grip. Take your time on any surface that might be icy. Use handrails where available. If you're elderly or have mobility issues, seriously consider whether you need to make that trip. We see significant spikes in hospital admissions for fractures during periods like this, many of which are preventable with extra caution. For your homes, prevent frozen and burst pipes by ensuring external pipes or pipes in unheated spaces are properly insulated. Leave heating on at a low level, even when you're out. About 15 Celsius is good. Know where your stopcock is. Vulnerable populations need particular attention. Check on elderly neighbours, relatives with health conditions, or anyone who might struggle during cold weather. Ensure they're keeping homes heated adequately and have sufficient food and medications. Looking at the extended outlook beyond this weekend, the cold northerly flow will persist through at least Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures remain below average, though snow shower activity becomes more confined to northern Scotland and perhaps northeastern England by Monday. Tuesday into Wednesday, there are signals the pattern might shift, with low pressure potentially bringing milder air but also heavier precipitation. Whether that falls as rain or snow depends on how quickly milder air makes progress. Be prepared for below average temperatures continuing through at least midweek and monitor forecasts daily. This cold snap is significant, but not unprecedented for early February. What makes it notable is the duration. Cold conditions persisting for 5 to 7 days, and the widespread nature of snow showers affecting such a large portion of the country simultaneously. The last comparable event was December 2024, with a similar northerly outbreak. The Met Office yellow warnings indicate potential for disruption requiring awareness and planning. They may upgrade to amber level if snowfall rates exceed current expectations, particularly across northern Scotland. So here's what you need to take away. We are in the midst of a significant winter weather event impacting large portions of the United Kingdom through this weekend into early next week. Snow showers, ice, and bitterly cold temperatures with dangerous wind chills are the main hazards. Travel will be disrupted, particularly across Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Northern England. If you don't need to travel, don't. If you must, prepare thoroughly and allow extra time. Protect your home from frozen pipes. Check on vulnerable people. Stay informed by checking Met Office updates regularly. They're updating forecasts every few hours. Follow local authority social media for information on gritting schedules and road closures. If you found this breakdown helpful and want to stay informed as this situation develops, please subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell. I'm going to be monitoring this situation closely and will provide additional updates as conditions warrant, particularly if we see warning level upgrades or forecast shifts. Stay safe out there, stay warm, and I'll see you in the next update.